Alright, welcome in everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Airfreckles Creates, and I'm Airfreckles. Today we are going to be working on the Monster Book of Monsters, and I had to do some things off screen, off camera, because the clay needed time to dry. It takes 48 hours for it to fully cure, and I had to get the paper mache on there to let it have time to dry so I could do the clay. I will show you what I have so far. Please let me know if the music is too loud. Hey, good job, Gab. I knew you could do it. Okay, so come on, camera, focus. I'll bring it over here to this one. Okay, so this is what I have so far. You have to stroke the spine to open it. Why is it sticky? There we go. And it opens up. So we're going to be doing some painting of it today. Can you guys hear me okay? I came prepared. I've got lots of green paint if it's the color we're painting it. So I have the eyes taped off so that I don't actually paint my eyeballs. And then I have the teeth taped off. But we're going to put a coat of dark green on this today. Probably this one right here, which is Thicket Bosquet. I don't know. I probably did not say that correctly. Music is a good volume, okay. Thank you. Yes. Like I said, I had to do some stuff off camera because some of the stuff takes like 48 hours to dry and cure. So. There. This is the paint I'm using. Normally I do my base coat as black, but I want this one to be green. I would have done my stream a little earlier today, but we had a arts festival thing that we had to go to. It went from 6 to 9, and I didn't want to have conflicting time, so I just pushed my stream back a bit later. Anything that you're working on, Gab? might end up using this whole bottle of green. And this is my first time ever using this particular type of clay. It's my first time using clay, period. I've never really sculpted anything out of clay. Not anything I wanted to let dry and preserve. Last time I've messed with clay was when my kids were little. But definitely my first time messing with this type of clay. It's a air dry foam clay is what I use for it. I can, come on. There we go. Now you can see it. Air dry foam clay. Oh, cool. When are you heading to Nashville? And what are you heading to Nashville for? Alright, my chat screen is like over there, so I have to... Wish it would give me a notification when you guys chat. That's kind of wild. Like, I have to actively, like, look up whenever you guys are talking to me. Thought it would do, like, a sounder, but it doesn't. Anybody know if Diamond got her ping? She told me to ping her before. She said she was going to try to stay up. Now, the art festival that I went to, I was going to enter into it, but I got told about the festival the day after the deadline for entries. So I was not able to enter it this year. I will definitely try to enter it next year, depending on what the theme is, because they have a theme every year. And so, like at the festival, the artists who were selected put their artwork on display, and there's a silent auction for them. And the festival will take and split the amount that the price eventually goes for. They'll split it 50-50 with the artist. And the festival keeps half of it, and the artist gets half of it. But I did talk to a lot of people tonight, and I handed out my business cards a lot tonight. So, and potentially talk to people who might want to commission me for stuff. So, hi Frogger, how are you tonight? Mamma Mia themed birthday. Well, tell your uncle happy birthday. And welcome in, Frogger. Need more paint. Excuse me. I hope I have enough paint. It's alright. I can make more if I need. I can mix up some more if I need some. So you've been streaming a little bit, Frogger. Have you made any progress on your Stardew Valley? Well, Gab, you probably didn't hear about it because it's not in Oklahoma City. It was in my town. I don't know if they advertised it in Oklahoma City. It's been a bit since you played Stardew Valley. I see you posting about Stardew Valley all the time, but it's been a bit since you played it. So, Frogger, you want to see something? If I can find it? Where do I have it? You have a half marathon tomorrow. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, Frogger. I had to put your project on hold for a little bit. But you can see part of what I'm working on. And this is the other part that I'm working on. I've had to put it on pause while I'm working on this one. But I will be working on your project next. I just won't be streaming it. Oh, did my camera freeze? There it goes. Okay. You're an adorable little frog. So, I have made some progress on your project, but I did have to put it aside for right now so I could work on this, because I want to get this done by Halloween.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ginger.
Why does that do that? You guys hear that, right? You guys heard the random nice to meet you, I'm Ginger. I have checked all of my settings on my computer. I have no idea where this is coming from, and it keeps doing it. I don't know why. And I know you can hear it because it comes through on my editing software too. Whenever I'm making videos, I have to edit it out of my videos that I'm making. Come on, open. I don't have you locked, do I? There we go. I think I'll paint the inside of it later. Let's do the, because I gotta let the top part dry. And if you guys hear about any art festivals or art projects or contests or something in OKC or in that area, let me know and I'll look into them. This isn't as dark as I wanted it, but it's alright. I think it'll work out. So have you guys ever tried to craft anything? Or are you not artistically inclined? A pet skunk. That's interesting. I've heard they make actually really cute and lovable pets. But I think to legally own one, you have to have their glands removed. And how do you know you suck? Have you ever tried? You can't just say you suck if you haven't tried. This is supposed to be like spooky Halloween music, but I don't think it's very spookifying right now. Kind of relaxing, but I don't think it's very spooky. There we go. Maybe now I can see the chat a bit better. So it's been years since you've at least attempted to paint. Oh, you write? What kind of stuff do you write, Gab? Don't know if you can hear it, but if you listen closely, you might be able to hear the chirping of my little black cat. Let's see if he'll come in. Come in. No, he doesn't like to be picked up, but I'll show him to you real quick. There you go. There you go. You can get up there on the bed. There you go, buddy. That's Dio. Need some Monster Mash. I think that might be a copyrighted song. Let's see if I can find something a little more Halloween-y. Maybe this one? Oh, it's at least a little more spooky. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. So you kind of do like sci-fi and fantasy character stuff, huh? That's cool. I don't think I could ever do. I don't write good enough to do writing. Now, people who can do that, they have all my respect, because I love reading. I tend to write like I speak, so sometimes my grammar is not that great. What are you doing, Neo? You trying to get up in the window? Writing streams sound fun? Yeah, it can maybe like help you get into a creative mood, or you could also just get writer's block, or I'm not trying to discourage you. If you want to do a writer stream, go for it. If it's at a time that I can join, I will try to join it. So how often do you two meet up in real life? And I know you know each other in real life. Do you two ever just go out and hang out somewhere, or? All right. I am going to get my hairdryer out and see if I can dry this a little bit so I can get the bottom of it painted. Because if I can get it dry enough, then I can start doing the fur, putting the fur on it tonight. If not, tonight we'll just be painting. And please let me know if the hairdryer is too loud. Okay, I will turn it off. Oh, right. You get right across the side. Yeah, I could see that. I was just trying to point out the frog statement that sometimes a writing stream is not for some people. So, you haven't met Frog in person. I thought you two knew each other. And like you were always going over to his house, yeah? Okay. So Frogger, would you ever try to make something like a monster book of monsters like I'm doing here? If you were to create something creative, what would you create? Like even if it turned out terrible, what would you try to make? What's something that you've always wanted to make but you don't know how or you don't think you have the talent to do it? Like I tell my kids, you're never truly bad at something. You're only bad at something if you don't try. I don't know if Diamond got her ping. She may have fallen asleep. You're not gonna talk to me, Frogger, if Gab's not here? Or did you leave? Welcome back, Gab. Frogger, quit talking to me. Is the hairdryer too loud? Keep seeing this white right here, and I want to paint it, but that's just the tape covering up the teeth, so I don't accidentally paint the teeth. Something just closed. It's closed. I'm not seeing any messages, so I don't know what that was.
I'm hungry.
My random voice that speaks to me from somewhere is hungry. I really wish I knew where that stupid voice was coming from. I have checked all my settings on Discord. I have checked all my settings on the computer. I have all the speech to text turned off. I have all the text to speech turned off. I don't know where it's coming from. Because it makes it for some entertaining points, I guess. It's humorous and funny during the live stream. You're right, I'm hungry too, sure, my computer. It's funny during the live streams, but whenever I'm making videos that I have to edit, it sometimes comes through on my videos too, and I have to edit it out. Because when I'm trying to do a time lapse of my project, it's not so good to have a random dead, or I'm hungry, or nice to meet you, my name is Ginger. And then there's also the random, hope you're enjoying the stream. I have looked for possible causes on it. It is very annoying. It's kind of humorous during the stream because at least I can laugh at it and be like, what the hell? But at first I thought it was because of my headphones. Because like it didn't start until I started using these headphones. But there's not a setting on my headphones to do that. Okay, so should I turn it over and do the bottom part first, or should I open it up and do the inside? You want out, buddy? There you go. I need a drink. Bottom first? Okay. Yeah, bottom will take less time to do, and it won't take as long to dry. So Gab, what is something that you've always wanted to make, but you don't have the know-how to make it, or you don't think you have the talent to make it? What is something that you've always wanted to make? I went through that rather quickly. Okay. I'm going to do this. Alright, and there's the bottom done, I think. A little bit here. I think the inside might have to be a different colors. I think I've used almost that entire bottle on the outside. Well, like I feel you on that because I don't really draw people. I don't get the proportions right. So that's one thing I don't draw. But, and I am including myself in this, if you keep doing it over and over again, you will improve. I have just not bothered to improve my talent of drawing people, because I have other things that I can do and draw. So, like I said, I need to include this myself on this too. I've seen many YouTubers and streamers where they did a challenge that I drew for 100 days, and it shows like where they started at day 1 and where they were at day 50 and where they were at day 100, and they got better. So you can improve, especially if you have the talent to do so. You can improve. You just got to make the time to do it. The camera's kind of freezing up again. It's not going bad. It's kind of keeping up, I guess, but it does look like it's kind of freezing up on me a little bit. Yeah, it's already good. Gotta get this one. I would say, since you're just trying to get started out in drawing like your characters and figures and stuff, I would say set aside 30 to 45 minutes each day. And spend 30 to 45 minutes practicing drawing one character. Pick a character out of your mind, or find a character that's already popular, and spend 30 to 45 minutes each day, maybe after your lunch or maybe during your lunch. Spend 30 to 45 minutes each day and practice drawing that one character. Even if it sucks, keep drawing that one over and over and over again until you get good at it. That's the advice I gave my son. Because he said he wanted to get back into drawing. And I told him, I was like, don't be disappointed if your first couple of times, if they suck. It's going to happen. Just don't be disappointed about it. Oh, that was what I was afraid would happen. So this clay that I used, it has, whenever it dried around where I put the eyes. And whenever I turned this over, the eyepieces that I have in there like sunk into it. So like, I don't know if you can tell, but like right there, and that one was sunk in, so there's like an openness around it. So I might have to redo those. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to redo those, but we'll see once I fully take off the Yeah, so I might have to kind of trim those out and put the eyes back in it and like glue them down this time. And then put them back on there with some more clay. And then I would have to paint them again. So I might have to delay doing the fur just for that, because I have to fix the face. Alright, Frog. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And I have debated on whether or not I am going to paint the locking mechanism. Right there. Because I think if I paint the locking mechanism, I think the paint is going to bind it up and it won't be able to pivot anymore. So I think I'm just going to make this stream be about painting and getting it all painted. And I will fix the face off stream, and then next stream, which will probably be next Saturday, we'll do the fur. But I was kind of afraid that I was going to have to redo that, because I was watching those whenever I was getting the eyes taped off so I wouldn't paint them. So I was kind of watching it and seeing it, and I kind of noticed that they were a little bit loose then. So I thought that I might have to redo the eyes. Hopefully it's an easy fix and it won't be too much of a problem. Yeah, like I told my son, don't be afraid that something's going to suck. And that advice, to do something over and over and over again until you get it right, that actually comes from my art teacher. One of my art teachers that I had whenever I was taking art. Yeah, I think I'm going to paint like from here down and maybe like the tip of this if it might be visible, but I don't think I'm going to paint this part because I think the paint will just bind it up. So I don't think it's a good idea to paint my locking mechanism. I'm running out of paint. I think this might be empty. Well, I still have a little bit left in there. And if this music is getting on your nerves or you just don't like it, let me know. I will change it out. I just wanted to get the base coat on it. That one is empty. Okay, so my choices are fresh cut grass or, come on, focus. Come on, focus. Lime green is the other one. So which one? Well, I'm glad you're lurking, but before you fully go off and lurk, which one should I switch to? Because I'm gonna have to do the whole inside of it this color, so. I guess I should have gotten two of the dark one. Let's see, do I have any more green up here? Maybe? Question is, can I reach it? Okay. Let's see, is this paint any good? It's going to be a different color than that. I'll still have to do the whole thing, but it's at least a bit darker than the other two was. It's brighter. It's like a hunter green. Oh, and it's not very mixed up. It's been sitting there for a very long time. Excuse me. Alright. This is a much brighter green. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Well, hi, Diamond. Finally in, I see. Welcome in. I didn't want to use up the whole bottle of the lime green because it's just a little bottle. I remembered I had this big bottle here of paint that we got like a couple of years ago. That's why I was like, is it still good? Can I use it? I will be using lime green on this project. I just have to, it's a small bottle, so I have to use it sparingly. That's what Gab said. Gab said he had trouble figuring out how the chat worked.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ginger.
That's the voice that I was talking about. I don't remember if you remember I was talking about it in Discord a while back. It's the voice. I don't know how to turn it off or make it stop or make it go away. I have turned off all my speech to text and text to speech stuff. I've turned off all the stuff in Discord. If this music is getting on your nerves, let me know. See, it's funny during stream because I can laugh about it, but it gets annoying when I'm editing videos. This song sounds like it's based off of a pop song. I'm kind of reminded of Crimea River, but it's like slowed down and the measurement's a little bit different. So you kind of hear Crimea River a little bit too. Like I was asking them earlier, Diamond, if you could make anything, whether you had the talent to do it or not, what is something that you've always wanted to make, but you never have because you didn't think you could? guess I should have painted it with this. Tell me if the hair dryer is too low. Remodeled old vehicle, like from the 60s. That's kind of cool. And it's doable if you take your time. That one would probably be one you would have to take slow because I imagine getting parts for it would get expensive. Okay, what? I don't see what air messages, but something closed, or error message. I don't know. Yeah, I can see how that would take some convincing to do. And first you would have to convince him to buy the old 60s car. And then you'd have to convince him to help you work on it. And then you'd have to convince him to buy all the parts for it. That would take a lot of convincing. See, I have an in on that though. If I really, really super wanted to, I could get an old vehicle, a beater. Probably for not very expensive because my dad's a mechanic and he has connections with old wrecked cars. And it could be something that we could put in the backyard and work on as a project together. So if I ever wanted to do something like that, I don't think it would take very much convincing for me to convince my husband to do it. It would just be finding the project car that we wanted to do. He gets no credit. No, it's mine. You can't have it. Your husband don't like old things. Now, just like dangle the keys in front of like, try to fight, nope, try to get them tight, no. That one, since I painted it, is going to stand out so much whenever I close it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but in here, right here, I did not paint that on purpose because I thought that the paint would bind up the locking mechanism, and I don't want it to bind it up. So I'm going to leave that like no paint, just have it covered with the paper mache that I did. Because trust me, getting it to that point where I could slide it back and forth successfully with just the paper mache was fun. Looking at manuals, and he has told me he would get to drive it to work 3 days a week. And you're like, no, mine, you can't have it. Okay. That is dry. Okay, why are you not going in? There we go. Had a spillover that I didn't know about. Okay. I'm gonna have to let that dry a bit. Okay, so I am gonna have to do, other than putting another coat on this thing since I now have more paint, is whenever I molded the face, I had went ahead and placed the eyes. Okay, and whenever the clay cured around the eyes, it kind of was a little bit loose in there. So, like, I noticed it whenever I was getting the eyes taped off so that I could paint. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut out the eyes. Cut all 6 of them out and put glue in there and put the eyes back in, and then put some more of the clay over top of the eyes and then repaint that. So that is something I'm going to have to do off camera, because that is something that's going to take quite a bit of time. It's going to take 48 hours for the clay to harden. So this is something I'm going to unfortunately have to do off screen, because it's going to take so much time for it to cure and everything. But it does need to be done, because looking at it front on, you can see the eyes are like sunken and very loose. So like I can push that one in. That one gets pushed in. Yeah, these are all very, very loose. So I'm going to have to take and cut them out. But I can do the cutting out portion on screen. Maybe. Oh, man, I just broke my blade. Feels wrong doing it that way.
Did you know you can pet me? Check out the pet cafe.
What? That one's new. That makes me think it's coming from the pets thing, but I don't have that on. Meow. Yeah, I found some tiger's eye gemstones that have a cool serration pattern on them, and they kind of glimmer and glare and stuff in the light. So I thought those would make good eyes. That is like really, really deep, so I'm going to have to fill that in and then glue it. I don't know why it molded like that. Apparently the voice in my computer wants to be pet. It wanted to be fed earlier. And I don't think it's from the stream avatars. Oh, you're a little cat. But I don't think it's from the stream avatars. Yeah, that's like twice the size of these is how deep these are. Performing eye surgery. Yeah, so we will put the fur on the next stream, which will probably be next Saturday. Oh, so like it's not cured. That's weird on that one. Yeah, that's not cured. That's weird. I'll have to let that cure a little bit before I put the eyes back in it. Might be why it sunk down, because it wasn't cured. Now does my spider book look even more creepy with its eyes missing? Alright, now I have officially used one whole tub of the clay that I used. On this. But it only adds 8.5 ounces to the project for using the whole container. Alright, so I've got the eyes filled in. I've got it painted for the most part. I will have to do the eyes finish the eyes off camera, and I'll do any sanding and touch-ups that need to be done off camera. That way, whenever we come in next week, we will be ready to put the fur on. And the fur that I'm going to be using, or fabric fur, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use as the bookmark tongue. It's going to come out about here. You can see about here. Okay, and then I got this really nice faux fur fabric that I think will look great on it. So we will be working with the fabric next week. And depending on how far we get, we might go ahead and get the title put on as well. I'm just going to have to figure out how I'm going to place it and stuff. So, but that is going to be my stream for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. You guys keep being awesome, and I will see you in the next stream.